The Bold and the Beautiful Thursday, January 22nd recap. Steffi's angry Deacon visit. Electra fumes over Will's dinner date. Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivered plenty of tension, emotional confrontations, and relationship warning signs as Steffi Forrester Finnegan went on the warpath, while Electra Forrester struggled to hide her growing jealousy over Will Spencer and Dylan's unexpected closeness. From workplace disappointments to dangerous romantic entanglements, the drama was turned all the way up. Trouble at Forrester Creations. At Forrester Creations, Steffi kicked off the day by reviewing staffing needs and speaking with an intern who had been working tirelessly for more than a year. As Steffi pieced things together, she realized she had already discussed the receptionist position with this intern in the past. That realization meant bad news for Dylan. Unfortunately, Steffi couldn't offer the job to Dylan after all. Instead, she updated Electra on the situation and gently suggested that Dylan might consider applying for an internship instead. While Steffi tried to keep things professional and fair, it was clear that Dylan's hopes were once again dashed. This decision would end up rippling far beyond the office walls. Electra learns about the dinner date. Later, Electra joined Will and quickly learned something that didn't sit well with her at all. Will casually admitted there was no teriyaki chicken left because Dylan had eaten her portion. Electra tried to play it off with humor, joking about Will replacing her, but her irritation was obvious. What sounded like a harmless dinner suddenly felt like a boundary being crossed. Will explained that Dylan was simply trying to repay their kindness by helping out around the house, even offering to do laundry. He encouraged Electra to sit down and have dinner with him, hoping to smooth things over. But Electra couldn't shake the feeling that Dylan was getting far too comfortable in Will's space. Determined not to ignore her instincts, Electra quietly vowed to deal with the situation herself. Dylan's struggle continues. Over at the guest house, Dylan was still fighting an uphill battle. She continued submitting job applications and took a phone call, hoping this time would lead to employment. It didn't. Once again, Dylan came up empty-handed, reinforcing just how desperate her situation had become. With no job and no clear path forward, her reliance on Will's hospitality felt more complicated than ever. Later, Dylan stopped by Forrester Creations, and that's when Electra made her move. Electra draws the line. Electra wasted no time reminding Dylan of their previous conversation about boundaries. She made it clear that she knew about the dinner with Will the night before. Dylan admitted she felt awkward about it, but Electra believed that discomfort came from knowing it crossed a line. She accused Dylan of overstepping her place in Will's home and creating an uncomfortable situation. Dylan quickly apologized, insisting she never meant to cause problems. She promised that she'd move out and get a place of her own as soon as she could find work. Still, Electra wasn't fully satisfied. While Dylan's apology helped slightly, Electra made it crystal clear that shared dinners and cozy moments with Will could not happen again. The tension between the two women lingered, leaving viewers wondering how long this fragile arrangement can truly last. Hope pushes Taylor toward Deacon. Meanwhile, over at the Cliff House, Hope Logan Spencer showed up looking for Taylor Hayes, and ended up diving straight into a deeply uncomfortable conversation. Hope admitted she already knew the truth about Taylor's feelings for Deacon Sharp and made it clear that she'd support a future between them if that's what they wanted. Taylor immediately tried to shut the conversation down, clearly aware of how inappropriate the situation was. But Hope refused to back off. She argued that Deacon deserved to be with someone like Taylor, not with dangerous, unpredictable Sheila Sharp. Hope became emotional as she explained that Deacon was clearly afraid to leave his unfulfilling marriage. She even pointed out that Sheila wasn't invited to Hope's own wedding, which said everything about how little trust remained. Turning the focus back to Taylor, Hope urged her to finally do something for herself. She reminded Taylor that she always puts others first, and maybe this time, she deserved happiness too. Steffi confronts Deacon. The drama reached its peak when Steffi stormed into Deacon's place, clearly furious and ready for a confrontation. Steffi made it clear she was there to shut down any idea that Deacon might have a future with Taylor. Deacon tried to play dumb, insisting Steffi had misunderstood what she saw and heard. But Steffi wasn't buying it for a second. She knew exactly what was going on, and she wasn't about to let it continue. Steffi warned Deacon that nothing could ever happen between him and Taylor. Period. Although Deacon downplayed his connection with Taylor, Steffi accused him of secretly searching for a way out of his relationship with what she bluntly called evil Sheila. A dangerous warning. In the end, Steffi delivered a chilling warning. She told Deacon not to provoke Sheila or give her any reason to spiral out of control. If Sheila sensed she was being pushed aside, Taylor could end up in serious danger. Steffi made it clear she wouldn't forgive Deacon if his actions put her mother at risk. And based on upcoming spoilers, Steffi's fears may be well-founded. What's next on B&B? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Sheila's wild behavior could indeed explode in the coming episodes. With Deacon caught between fear, loyalty, and temptation, and Taylor being pushed toward a risky emotional choice, the fallout feels inevitable.